Hi children, good morning Nana. Welcome to Max class. How are you? I hope you all are good and fine at home. Yes? Okay Nana, stay home, stay safe children, and you have to write the classwork continuously Nana without mistakes. Okay? And see Nana, yesterday we completed that F Roman 1 to 5 problems, isn't it? So did you complete the classwork children? And I hope you understood that 1 to 5 word problems. So once again I revise those word problems. After we will continue the sixth problem. Okay ma? What is the first sum? A school has 32 classrooms. 15 of them are 20 chairs. Each while the 20 chairs each, while the rest of the classrooms have 18 chairs each. How many are there in all? This is the first question. So they are given 15 of them have 20 chairs each. So how do you find the total number of chairs in 15 classrooms? Yes, if you multiply the 15 by 20, then we can get the number of chairs in 15 classrooms. Yes? Excuse me. Okay ma. And next one, the number of chairs. Rest of the classrooms means you do the subtraction from 32. We can get the 32 minus 15 is 17. Okay. Now number of chairs in 17 classrooms means you should multiply the 17 into 18. Okay. Then we get that 18 sevens are. Sima 18 sevens are 126, 18 ones are 18 plus 12, 306. Here 15 classrooms have 20 chairs each, so that we multiply by 15 into 20. Now the total number of chairs means we do addition. Don't write this children, this one only explanation part. Yesterday already we completed these word problems. Yes? Okay ma. So next one village has 275 houses. 4 people live in each house. How many people live in 3 villages? So here they are given Nana. One village has 275 houses. Okay. How many houses are there in one village? 275 houses. In each house 4 people live Nana. Then how many people are there? 1 4 5 is 20. 4 7 is 28 plus 2 30. 4 2 are 8 plus 3 11. So totally 1100 people are there in one village. But they are asking how many people live in 3 such villages. So again this is one village. So one village equal to 1100 people. In 3 villages. 3 villages means you multiply the 1100 by 3. Then we can get the answer 3300. So this number is the number of people live in one house. 4. So number of houses in that village is 275. Then total number of people live in the village equal to 1100. So they are asking 3 villages, so that you multiply by 3. So like this we completed the word problems Nana. And a man had 75,000 rupees. He gave his 3 children 18,000 rupees. So how much money given by the man to his children? How do we get? So he gave his 3 children 18,000 rupees each. That means for one child he gave 18,000. For 3 children 18,000 into 3. Okay. Here you must be very careful Nana. He gave his 3 children 18,000 rupees each. So you have to multiply 18,000 by 3. Then we can get the amount given to his children. Then after you subtract that amount from the total, then we can get the how much money left with him. Okay. And see the fourth one children. Seema bought 4 books at 135 rupees each and 6 pens at 24 rupees each. What is the total amount she spent? See children, can you say the answer? Seema bought 4 books at 135 rupees each. How much amount spent on books? How do we get that answer? Yes. Each means one book cost is given 135 rupees. Then Seema bought 4 books. So you have to multiply by 4. 135 rupees into 4. Okay, and Seema bought pens also. So each pen cost is 24 rupees and he bought 6 pens. Then how much amount spent on pens? 24 into 6. Okay. After we have to add all that one. And fifth one, Sunil. Sunil had 1420 rupees. How much amount with Sunil? As 1420 rupees. He bought 5 books at 25 rupees, 250 rupees each. How many books he bought? Yes, 5 books. So each book cost is 250 rupees. See that line, children. He bought 5 books at 250 rupees each. That means amount spent on books. How do you get that answer? Yes, if 250 is multiplied by 5, then we can get that amount. So if that 250 is multiplied by 5, 5 0 0, 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10 plus 2, 12, 1250. How much amount Sunil had? As 1420. Then remaining money means we do subtraction. So 12, 3. 12 minus 5 is 7, 3 minus 2 is 1. So 170 rupees left with him. So these problems we completed yesterday, and today we will continue the 6th problem, Nana. Come on, all of you open your maths classwork, children, and write the 6th problem. Open your classwork, write down Rahul earns 125 rupees a day. 125 rupees a day. How much will he earn? How much will he earn in a year if there were 24 holidays in that year? So write this question, children. Write down. Rahul earns 125 rupees a day. Okay. How much will he earn in a year if there were 24 holidays in that year? First, a year has how many days, children? Come on, tell me. It's not leap year, general year. It's 365 days. So first we will write that one. Number of days in a year equal to 365. So how much amount he earns in a day? 125 rupees. And how many holidays are there? 24 holidays. Now number of holidays in that year. So we will write number of holidays in that year equal to 24. Next, working days. How many working days? We only find it. Working days, number of working days in the year. How do you get this answer? By doing subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. 6 minus 2 is 4. 3. 341. Is it clear to you, children? There are 365 days in a year, Nana. 24 days are holidays. So now how many days working? So working days how many, Nana? How do you get this? If you subtract the holidays from the total days, then we can get the working days. So 365 minus 24. So it equal to 341. Okay. How much amount he earns per day? Yes, 125 rupees. So amount Rahul earns per one day. Amount. So we'll write amount earned by Rahul. Amount earned by Rahul per one day. Okay. Now amount earned by Rahul How many days? In 341 days. So here 1 day is given, Nana. Now we have to find out 341 days. So 125 is multiplied by 341. Okay, we do this multiplication side. First multiply by 1, Nana. 1 5s are 5, 1 2s are 2, 1 1s are 1. Keep 0 in the ones place and multiply by tens. 4 5s are 20. 2 in hand, 0 is down. 4 2s are 8, 9, 10. 1 in hand, 0 is down. 4 1s are 4 plus 1, 5. Keep zeros in the ones and tens place and multiply by hundreds. 3 5s are 15. 1 in hand, 5 is down. 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 7. 3 1s are 3. 5, 2, 6, 5 plus 7, 12. 1 in hand, 2 is down. 1 plus 3, 4. So 42,625 rupees. How much amount, ma? 42,625 rupees earned in 341 days. Yes, write down. Can you see that, Nana, last step? Okay, 42,625 rupees. Yes, my dear children, note down in your classwork neatly, ma. Next one. Next problem. Write down the seventh problem, children. If 18 shirts cost, what is given? If 18 shirts cost, if 18 shirts cost 4,230 rupees, find the cost of one shirt. Find the cost of one shirt. Okay. So what is given in the problem, children? 18 shirts cost is given. Now we have to find cost of one shirt. So already explained, no, this one. If they are given, if they are given more items, we have to find one item we divide, isn't it? So here 18 shirts cost is given. We have to find only one shirt cost. So the amount will be decreases. That means we do division here. Okay, come on, tell me the steps, children. Cost of 18 shirts. $4,230 and cost of one shirt 4,230 is divided by 18. So tell me the 18 table answers, you know, as 18 ones are 18, 18 twos are 36. 36 is the nearest number. 2 minus 6 is not possible. Take borrow. 12 minus 6 is 6. 4 become 3. 3 minus 3 0. Left side 0 has no value. Leave it and take down 3. 63. Tell me 18 table. 18 ones are 18. 18 twos are 36. 18 threes are 54. 18 fours are 72. 72 is big number. So that you take only 3 times. 18 threes are 54. So 3 is the small number. So that take borrow. 3 becomes 13, 6 becomes 5. 13 minus 4 is 9. Take down 9. So 18 5s are 90. So the cost of one shirt is 235 rupees. What's the cost of one shirt? Yes, 235 rupees. So what is given? Cost of 18 shirts is given, and we have to find the cost of one shirt by doing division. Okay ma? Note down this, children. Next, write the next question, Nana. As eighth problem, a company has 35 employees and the company paid company paid 1,98,520 as bonus to all the employees find out the bonus paid to each employee. Okay ma? So what is given, children? As a company has 35 employees. How many employees are there in a company? As 35 employees. So we have to underline that. And the company paid 1,98,520 rupees as bonus. So how much amount paid as bonus? As 1,98,520 rupees to all the employees. Now find out the bonus paid to each employee. So now we have to find out the bonus paid to each employee. So they are given 35 employees in a company and they want to give the bonus. So that they paid 1,98,520 rupees for all the employees. Okay, all the employees means 35 employees. Then how much bonus paid to each employee? So that means here this is the bonus. So this bonus is given to 35 employees. Okay, so the amount paid as bonus to 35 employees is 1,98,520. Now we have to find bonus paid to each employee. Okay, so this is the bonus for 35 employees, Nana. Now we have to find the bonus paid to one employee. Okay, how do we get that? As if they are given more quantity, we have to find only one quantity. In this case, we do division. Yes? Okay, ma. Write down, Nana. Bonus, simple steps I will explain. Bonus paid for 35 employees equal to 1,98,520 rupees. Bonus paid for 35 employees equal to 1,98,520 rupees. Now we have to find bonus paid to each person. That means person, not each employee. Only two steps. So 1,98,520 is divided by 35. Come on, look at this. First you have to arrange these numbers, dividend place and divisor place. Now, here the divisor is 35. So, write 35 table side. 35 ones are 35. 35 twos are 2 fives are 10. 1 in hand, 0 is down. 2 threes are 6 plus 1, 7, 70. 35 into 3. 3 fives are 15. 1 in hand, 5 is down. 3 threes are 9 plus 1, 10. 105. 35 into 4. 4 fives are 20. 2 in hand, 0 is down. 4 threes are 12. 13, 14. So 140. 35 into 5. 5 fives are 25. 2 in hand, 5 is down. 5 threes are 15. 16, 17. 175. Just see children, here is the divisor has 2 digits. So that first you divide 2 digits. 19. But 19 is less than 35. So we can't divide. So that you take that extra digit. That is 198. Next digit also. Okay, we divide the next digit also. That means 198 nearest number. You check in the table. Which one is the nearest number to 198? Yes, 5 times. So we write 5 in the quotient place and 175 down. So 8 minus 5 is 3. 9 minus 7 is 2. Now take down 5. Tell me the nearest number to 235. So 35 into 6. 6 5s are 30. 3 in hand, 0 is down. 6 3s are 18. 19, 20, 21. So 210. Next one, 75 into 7. 7 5s are 35. 3 in hand, 5 is down. 7 3s are 21, 22, 23, 24. So 245. It's a big number. So we can't divide. So that you take 6 times. 210. Yes, 5. 3 minus 1 is 2. Now take down to 252. Which is the nearest number to 252? Yes, let us see. 35 into 8. 8 5s are 40. 4 in hand, 0 is down. 8 3s are 24. 25, 26, 27, 28. So 280 is a big number. So that you take only 7 times. So 7 times 245. Now do the subtraction. 2 minus 5 is not possible. So that take borrow 12 and 5 becomes 4. 12 minus 5 is 7. 5 becomes 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Now you take down 0. Now the number is 70. How many times we get 70? Yes, 2 times. So 35 twos are 70. So remainder is 0. So bonus paid to each employee equal to 5,672 rupees. Okay, is it clear to you children? Bonus paid for 35 employees equal to 1,98,520 rupees. So bonus paid to each employee equal to 5,672. Note down in your classwork children. And see next problem children, ninth one. Ninth problem. Write down ninth problem. 46 sacks of rice cost 2,68,962 rupees, and 74 sacks of jaggery cost 2,11,566 rupees. Find out the price of 1 sack of rice and 1 sack of jaggery. One sack of jaggery. Which is costlier? Which is costlier? Rice or jaggery? Rice or jaggery, by how much? Note down this question. So what is given, children? As 46 sacks of rice cost is given. So we have to underline this. This is the rice cost. And 74 sacks of jaggery cost is given. Now we have to find 1 sack of rice cost and 1 sack of jaggery. Now after, which is costlier, rice or jaggery, by how much? So first we write the cost of 46 sacks of rice. Cost of 46 sacks of rice equal to 2,68,962. So this is the 46 rice bags, Nana. Cost of 46. So now we have to find cost of 1 sack of rice. So 2,68,962 is divided by 46, then we can get this answer. Okay, ma? So we do the divisions side, children. I think the space is not enough. I will write here itself. 46 ones are 46. Here the division has 2 digits. So first you divide 2 digits, but 2 digits are 26. 26 is less than 46, so that you take the next digit also. 268 nearest number we have to find in the 46 table. 2 6 are 12, 2 4 are 8 plus 1 9. 46 into 3, 3 6 are 18, 1 in hand, 8 is down, 3 4 are 12 plus 1 13. 46 into 4, 4 6 are 24, 2 in hand, 4 is down, 4 4 are 16 plus 2, 18. Okay, 46 into 5, 5 6 are 30, 5 4 are 20 plus 3, 230. Okay, so this is the nearest number. So you write 5 times 8, 6 minus 3 is 3. Now take down 9, 389. As 46 into 6, 6 6 are 36, 3 in hand, 6 is down. 6 4 are 24 plus 3, 25, 26, 27. 276. Next 46 into 7. 7 6 are 42. 4 in hand, 2 is down. 7 4 are 28 plus 4. 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, 7 times is the nearest number. And again we'll check it 8 times also. 8 6 are 48, 4 in hand, 8 is down, 8 4 are 32 plus 4, 36. Yes, this is the nearest number, Nana. 8 times we write 368. 1, 2. Take down 6. 216 nearest number is 184. Write 4 in the quotient place. 184 down. 6 minus 4 is 2. 1 minus 8 is not possible. So that take borrow. 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. Now you take down 2. 322. So 7 times come, Nana. So 322. So answer is 5,847 rupees. So the cost of one sack of rice is 5,847. Note down up to here. Later I will erase it and find the jaggery's cost. Come on. So we have to solve this problem step by step, children. So here 46 sacks of rice given. We have to find the 1 sack of rice cost. Can I rub this one, children? Next you have to continue. We'll write 5,847 rupees rice cost. And next. Tell me, Nana, what is given? As cost of 74 sacks of jaggery. How many jaggery bags? Yes, 74 jaggery equal to 2,11,566. Now we have to find cost of 1 sack of jaggery. We get this answer by dividing amount with 74. Okay, so we'll write 74. Write 74 table. Here also the divisor has 2 digits, so first you divide 2 digits, but here 2 digits are 21. It is less than 74, so that you take 3 numbers, 211 nearest number, 74 2s are 148, 74 3s are 3 4s are 12, 3 7s are 21 plus 1, 222. It's a big number, so you take only 2 times. Now 11 minus 8 is 3. Here 1 becomes 0. So that again you take borrow. 10 minus 4 is 6. So take down 5. 635 nearest number. 74 into 4. 4 4s are 16, 4 7s are 28 plus 1, 29. 74 into 5. Just you see this number, children, 7. Here 63. So that means it lies between 8 and 9. Why? Because 7 8s are 56, 7 9s are 63. So 8 times nearly. So we'll check up to 8 times. 5 4s are 20, 5 7s are 35 plus 2, 37. 74 into 6. 6 4s are 24, 6 7s are 42 plus 2, 44. 74 into 7. 7 4s are 28, 7 7s are 49 plus 2, 51. 74 into 8. 8 4s are 32, 8 7s are 56 plus 3, 59. 74 into 9. 9 4s are 36, 9 7s are 63 plus 3, 69. So 9 times we get greater number, so that you take only 8 times. So 5 minus 2 is 3, Nana. 3 minus 9 not possible, take borrow. 13 minus 9 is 4. Now you take down 6. 436 nearest number is 370. It's 5 times. So 6. 13 minus 7 is 6. Now you take down again 6. 666. So what is given in your book, Nana? Its amount is S. 9 4s are 36, 9 7s are 63 plus 3, 66. So 9 times we will get this answer. So write down 666 minus 666. So the cost of 1 sack of jaggery is 2,859. Okay. So we stop up to here. the cost of one sack of jaggery is 2859. The cost of one rice bag is 5847. Which one is costlier, children? Tell me, ma, which one is costlier? Which one is costlier, rice or jaggery? Yes, rice. So we will write the final step. So sack of rice, the sack of rice is costlier by, how do we get this? As if you subtract 5847 minus 2859, we get the answer. Okay, as you do the subtraction side, 7 minus 9 not possible, Nana. 17, 4 become 3, 8. 3 minus 5, 13, 8 before 7. 13 minus 5 is 8. 7 minus 8 not possible. Take borrow, 17, 5 become 4. 17 minus 8 is 9. 4 minus 2 is 2. So answer is 2988 rupees is more, Nana. Okay, by how much also asking. Okay, so which is costlier, rice or jaggery? By how much? Here rice bag cost 5847 and the jaggery cost is 2859. So the sack of rice is costlier by, we subtract this, 2988. Okay, is it clear to you, children? What is given? They are given the 46 sacks of rice. So we have to find first one sack of rice. Next, they are given 74 sacks of jaggery. We have to find the cost of one sack of jaggery. After we compare those costs, so the rice cost, the sack of rice is costlier than jaggery. If you compare these two costs, the sack of rice is costlier than jaggery. By how much means if you subtract this number from the rice, then we can get the answer. Okay, so I hope you understand today's class, children. Write the classwork neatly, Nana, without mistakes. So what we completed today? Yes, F Roman is completed and this chapter also completed. So note down all these word problems neatly in your classwork and practice well, Nana. Okay, ma? So bye, children. Take care of yourself.